Welcome back to DT Daily. I'm Casey Montoya. Capping off this week's big tech news, Microsoft officially launches Windows 8. Apple guns for Pandora with its own streaming radio service. The U.S. government bans smartphone unlocking. Tim Cook slams Windows 8. And we take a look at this weekend's new movies. It's been a long time coming, but today marks the official launch of Windows 8, Microsoft's boldest and largest update to its Windows operating system since Windows 95. The new OS will begin shipping on most new computers and laptops starting this holiday season, and around 24 new touchscreen-enabled Windows laptops, tablets, and hybrid computers flooded the market today. Last night in Times Square in New York City, Microsoft also launched its first self-branded tablet, the Microsoft Surface, along with the first of 35 pop-up stores in major cities across the country. Apple is reportedly working hard to launch a new streaming radio service by next year. Dubbed iTunes Radio by the press, Apple's offering would take on internet radio providers like Pandora. However, the launch of iTunes Radio is anything but certain. Apple must convince the record companies to allow its customers increased access to their songs, something the music industry may not be willing to do on Apple's terms. Unlocking your smartphone without permission from your wireless carrier will soon be against the law. That's according to the latest update to rules surrounding the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA. Smartphone users will still be allowed to unlock their devices until January 2013. After that, device owners must get authorization from their wireless carrier to do so. The Library of Congress, which decides these rules every 3 years, says a ban on unauthorized smartphone unlocking shouldn't be a problem because customers now have access to a greater number of new unlocked phones, and wireless providers are more liberal now with their unlocking policies. Apple recently announced some impressive results for the third quarter, including strong sales of the iPad and iPhone, which were both up 26% and 58% in sales from just a year ago. More exciting than Apple's traditionally high sales for the quarter, CEO Tim Cook's comments yesterday on the competition. In an earnings call yesterday, Cook slammed Microsoft's Surface tablet as, quote, compromised and confusing product. When talk came to the company's new iPad mini, Cook said Apple does not think other 7-inch tablets are good products because they were too small, reiterating former CEO and Apple co-founder Steve Jobs' statement from a few years ago. It's going to be packed, but perhaps a disappointing weekend at the box office as 4 new movies open this weekend. The largest is arguably Cloud Atlas, which is written by Run Lola Run's Tom Tykwer with the Wachowski siblings who are responsible for the Matrix trilogy. Cloud Atlas, which stars Tom Hanks and Halle Berry, has the biggest buzz among cinephiles, and you can read our full review for more details. A sequel to Silent Hill, a comedy called Fun Size, and a Gerard Butler inspirational surfing movie called Chasing Mavericks are also hitting theaters. Early estimates by Box Office Mojo say there's a good chance that Argo, a Ben Affleck film which has been out for 3 weeks, may take the top spot this week. That does it for this week of DT Daily. Check back with digital trends later for Samsung's rise to global smartphone dominance, a closer look at Ubisoft's Wii U launch titles, and more on Windows 8.